Hey Cancer, welcome back, I would say, to White Mirror Oracle. And if you're new here, welcome anew. So these videos are timeless, and this one is for Cancer, Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Cancer Rising. I'm a little bit mellow today. I'm gonna go to the dentist. This was gonna be my resting day, but I felt this really strong pull to do a video for you and some other signs. But you're the first one out, and I felt like there was a message that needed to get out there. And it's not about the emergency of the message, it's that it needs to be said. So there's something there for you, Cancers. There's something that needs to be said. We're gonna go ahead and check with tarot, and I'm actually gonna use a couple of new decks that I've gotten in that I really like. So we're gonna read from some books and to see what's about. Cancers. The message that really wanted to come out was just get started, just get it done, just show up for yourself. And it was also important to say that don't show up for anybody else. I mean, of course you can show up for somebody else. I don't mean it that way. I meant don't do it for the sake of somebody else, that you promise somebody else, or that you feel obliged to, or that you feel like you need to do that in order to please somebody, or to receive love, or to have them feel loved, because it's just going to end up making you feel drained, and it's going to be a very difficult situation that you won't be able to leave, I'm hearing. So most importantly, be true to yourself, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna get like a new fix in my teeth, because I was like chewing on some popcorn yesterday, and my old fix, it just came out. Very scary. Change can be scary. Losing teeth in dream time usually is a sign of huge change. I don't know if you've ever dreamt that. Maybe some of you are dreaming it right now as we speak. You know, maybe you've had some dreams about that. But remember, you know, that, I don't know if you can relate, but it's like a crazy feeling when you just suddenly, it's like, whoa, it's like, it just drops. Like I've had dreams about like my entire, like all of my teeth dropping, right? It's a common dream, and it usually means great changes. So I feel like there are great changes happening for you, Cancer, whomever you are watching this. But it is connected to what you speak, right? So it's connected to what you speak. And I don't say that my teeth has to do with you in that regard, but it's just something that needed to come out here. And so we take everything that comes as intuitive insights, right? You need to show up for yourself, and you need to speak your truth and say what you want. And maybe that's uncomfortable because that's not really usually how you roll, right? And I know I'm a Cancer rising, so we usually, you know, do it like pretty passively, you know. We can be very like loving and kind and still like say our point, but we kind of move in like sideways and around the subject, and like tiptoe around the subject, or like we say in Swedish, like a cat around a hot porch or something. Like, I'm not good at those things, the analogies. But the main message, my loves, now we're up at 3 minutes, was to just show up, just do it. Because what I felt when I was tuning into your energy was like, oh, there's so much that I need to do. I need to put on makeup. I need to clean the desk. I need to rest. All these must-dos. And the message was clear. It's like, no, just show up. Just show up for you. That's how you create that change that you want. So let's see, Cancers. What's up for you, Cancers? Yeah, we got the 2 of Wands. So there is something that is coming in. There's something that needs to be revised too, I'm hearing. Even revisited, perhaps. Check in with yourself. How are you gonna create your reality this time around, I'm hearing? Because you've given other people lots of chances. Have you given yourself the same amount of chances, I'm hearing? Let's see. Yeah, because we got the Fool with the Magician. So now it is your time. It's your time. And I'm not saying specifically to shine, but I'm also being drawn to, like, I have a big painting here in the background that I'm working on. It's going to be a star tarot, and it's with my son, and he's like walking into like the water and the forest, and there's a star above. And I'm being drawn to the star card with like new hopes and dreams and wishes. it is time for you to create that, but you need to take a leap of faith and you need to show up for yourself, no matter where you are at, what your daily feels are. I'm hearing too, because I know, Cancer, I know that sometimes we just, you know, really would rather just stay in bed all day. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. But I'm sensing for you, whomever is watching, this change has been a long time coming, or at least there's been something underneath bubbling. So how can we go about it? Yeah. I'm sensing there's some kind of juggling here. Maybe that's why you're stopping and pausing too and being a little bit hesitant before you take that leap of faith with the Fool card. Because the Magician also says that, like, there's nothing really to fear if you step into this new beginning. When you realize that you are the creator, you create your path ahead. So even though you might not see the path ahead, it's there. It's there. And about this juggling energy, we got the Two of Wands together with the Two of Pentacles. So there might be in regards to a relation with somebody else, or with something else even. It could be a job project, even home project, I'm hearing. It could be in sense of traveling, you know. Maybe there's a lot to juggle right now, but there won't be, because you need to show up to what it is that you want. So then what you don't want will automatically fall away. Let's see if there's anything else. I feel like we need to get like 2 more cards at least. Yeah. What you don't want will automatically fall away. You see? We got the Five of Swords in reverse, which is a great card to have when it comes with changes, because it's the number 5, which represents changes. But there's no more wobbling back and forth. It's almost like you're walking away from conflict. It's almost like the reason why you've been on the verge of something, not really being able to decide, or maybe like not really taking the step, that leap of faith, is because you have been afraid of conflict. But now that you're not really allowing that fear to control you, what is the result? Well, it is no conflict. So when we fear something, that fear will show up. When we allow that fear to be there without fearing that actual fear, I'm getting metaphysical here, the fear will disappear. That's very, very beautiful. When we fear something, that fear will show up. When we allow that fear to be there, that fear will disappear. Because we always only fear the fear itself. We never really fear the actual change, because we don't know what it is. So we don't know what we need to fear. We just fear the unknown. And I guess we fear what might be. So the fear is just a fear that's there. I hope this resonates with somebody. But the fear isn't valid. I mean, all of your feelings are always valid, but I can see that you're taking your steps towards what it is that you want, your success, your stability. There might be a stable person coming in to help you too, making these changes and making these changes in the right direction, I'm hearing. Because I feel like also the fear has caused you a little bit of a mind wobble, thinking and reminiscing about the past, but seeing that you need to take steps forth and not really knowing how to do so. All right, we're going to get one of these alchemy cards. I have the alchemy from Kim Krantz, the Wild Unknown author. And these alchemy cards are amazing. I hope you can see me. Let's see, for my beautiful Cancer, what is the guidance card for my Cancers? Well, we got mortification. And this card is crazy. Look at this. It's screaming death all over it. But mortification is so important when it comes to alchemy. Mortification is about decay. And what comes after decay? Well, rebirth. And what is in this decay? Well, in this decay, in the mortification of stuff, in the dying and the essence of dying, there is a grounding energy. There is a liberating energy. And there is also a nourishing energy. Because what is no more, what is dying, what needs to die, that will create so much more space for new growth, for new opportunities. It will nourish you. And then we're going to go ahead and draw one of these oracle cards from, what is it called? The Mystical Shaman Oracle deck that I just bought, and I love it. And I also want to give a heads up, because in this oracle community, there's so many new cards coming up, but there's tons of vintage decks or like pre-used decks. And if you work with energy on a daily basis, you can just cleanse them with your intention. And for example, these ones I bought secondhand. They're great quality and I didn't have to pay as much. Of course, we want to support the different authors, but we also don't want to like create, you know, a worse situation environmentally. Maybe there's something about that too. To use what you already have, to be grateful for what you already have, and to see what things around you can use for your benefit and reuse. And that's also a thing with mortification, right? Because we can like take what didn't work and change it into something new, right? And that new thing becomes very liberating, because that's the essence of our power too. I saw 1122. So maybe something will happen on the 22nd of November. But again, these are timeless readings, so it can apply to however. Let's see for Cancers what shaman oracle wants to come through. Woo! Flying through. We got two ones actually. 1 minute. Oh. We got Upper World. Look at this beautiful card. Number 59. Interesting. Oh, wow. And then we got Middle World. So these are connected. I like this. And it's interesting because this energy is almost like a lower world energy. So it's almost like you're walking. You're walking. I was going to say you're working, but maybe you're walking. Maybe you're walking into a transcendental change where you're moving from the upper realms into the middle realms, into the lower realms, and then what? And then what? We're going to read about this, okay? Definitely going to read about this. And I think we need to take one more card from the Psyche Tarot. I'm just checking because these are new ones too. I used to have these and then I sold them, and now I found a new pair that's also like secondhand, so to say. Wow, I told you about the Star card. Look at that. Here you go. We're moving into hope. So I feel like there's something there that maybe you've been all up here, and then you're slowly like embodying yourself and allowing whatever needs to fall. You're no longer juggling stuff. You're no longer thinking about what might happen, and you're no longer trying to control the outcome, because you know that once you just embrace it, it'll come by itself. Let's read about this. Where did the book go? Here we go. So Upper World first. Number 59. Also, things might happen in May. Things might happen in May and September, I'm hearing, as well as March and June. And again, show up for yourself for the sake of your own benefit. All right, let's read about it. Upper World, the essence, angels, divine helpers, the ancient ones, and all varieties of luminous beings populate the upper world. It is the place where you go to retrieve your destiny and find out who you will become. Discover your great potentials and undreamt of possibilities. It is also the place where the spirits of the dead arrive when they complete their journey into the light. Look at that. And then we got a mortification card here together with hope. So there's something about walking from darkness into light, being rebirthed. We don't have the Death card here in Tarot, but we do have the Two of Wands, the Fool card, and the Magician. So there's some kind of rebirth here. But the message is you need to show up for yourself. And also ask for help. Because the invitation here is that step into fully realized self, clear distractions so that you can move into higher destiny. Do not fall for the temptation to craft a slightly more improved version of yourself. What you perceive as a problem or an obstacle is in fact the irritation you need to take your great leap. And again, like I said, the Five of Swords is the fear of fear. And once you allow fear to be there, it will disappear. Ask your divine helpers for guidance. If the oracle has already spoken to you, do not ask for more guidance. Take what has been offered. Now you must deal with the lethargy of idleness. While support for a new destiny is not yet in place, a new destination is available to you if you act now. So take that leap of faith. Show up for yourself. Show up for yourself. 36, middle world. Let's read about that too. And Cancers, I want to give you a big shout out. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing and liking and supporting the channel. And thank you for listening. And also let me know if it resonates. I would love to know. Let's see. The middle world. Yeah. This is also a card which is saying just do it. Just do it. Just show up. Because it says the middle world shows up when conditions are favorable to your undertaking. Do not hesitate. Move forward. As heaven and earth are smiling upon you. The time is right, so be expedient, but mindful of not being reckless. The world is your playground, and what would require great effort at any other time can be accomplished with ease right now. So there might have been a conflict that actually naturally just falls away. You're moving into more destined energy, and the falling away itself gives you an energy to take that leap of faith, because we got Two of Wands, the world is your oyster. We got the Fool, take that leap of faith, and the Magician, don't be reckless, be mindful of how you're creating your reality. And what you were juggling before naturally falls away, Cancer, as long as you show up and you take that leap of faith for yourself, right? It's a pretty clear message, I would say. It also says that if the circumstances are not ready for you yet, then be patient. Take the leap of faith knowing that it'll come. But do not expect for it to fall into your lap right away, right? Because it has to be the right favorable options, the right favorable circumstances. Just knowing that you're moving in that direction. And I would say also with the Hope card, it is a card of empowerment. It is a card of strength. I love that for you, Cancers. All right, you guys, I hope this really helped. And I wish you an amazing day whenever you're watching this. And if you have any questions, just write it in the comments down below. I would be so honored to hear from you and to connect with you and just give thanks. And we're creating a small community here. That's what I like about YouTube tarot channels too, because it feels like we're entering into little worlds and where we have little families and people who just need that intuitive input, not only for their own sake and guidance, but also just like a confirmation, because you are a very intuitive sign, to get that confirmation that you're on the right track, to get that confirmation when there's a lot of things to sort through in the world around you. To get that confirmation is key sometimes, you know. And yeah, I really hope this resonated. Let me know if it did, all right? Love you so much. Bye.